I'm making this video because I want to tell or show the internet this new thing that I'm doing called Faithfront. So Faithfront is a portrayal of the Christian faith and its spiritual warfare through sci-fi world building. Now the lore, it's inspired by a video that I watched that talked about heaven from Satan's perspective. It's a 1-hour video. I think it was made by Bible Project. Anyway, it was talking about the beginning. I mean, first I'm gonna go over this, and then I'm gonna go over this first. So the video was talking about the beginning. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and then God created our world, planets and stars, and He created our Earth, all the life and water on it, and then He created us. So Satan back then was called Lucifer, and Lucifer was one of the most beautiful angels in heaven, if not the most beautiful angel in heaven. So Satan, or Lucifer, he was a cherubim, so he was also guarding God's throne. So not only that, he's one of the most powerful angels in heaven. And one day, as he's seeing God create everything, he sees God create us. And then so Lucifer sees us and all of our likeness, and we look very, very weak. Yet God calls them His children, and He makes the angels serve them. So Satan, or Lucifer, he was heavily against this, because he thought the humans should worship and serve the angels. So he tried to prove God wrong, that these humans are not what he says they are. They're not worthy of him. And he did this by tempting Adam and Eve to break the one and only rule they had to follow in the Garden of Eden, which was eating from the forbidden tree. Eating fruit from the forbidden tree, yeah. So, Lucifer made mankind sin the first sin, and then he got casted out of heaven with all of his angels that were supporting him. Now, the lore of this is heavily based off of the beginning of this video, so each soul has their own temple and planet. They make decisions on how to take care of their own temple and ecosystems. Each planet will have different ecosystems made to represent the personality, mental state, inner conflicts or challenges, and favorite aesthetics of the soul. The soul makes decisions on how they should maintain its ecosystems, temple, and which faction to side with. There was once one faction. The faction was God's kingdom. One day God created the humans and made His angels serve them. 1/3 of His angels rebelled because they believed the humans should serve and worship the angels because of how pathetic they look in comparison to the angels. They introduced the humans to sin, split from God's kingdom, and started their own. This is how the two factions came to be. There is Satan and God. They engaged in spiritual warfare with each other for a long time, where one side tries to save the humans and the other destroys them with sin. After a while, God sent Jesus to die on the cross to pay the penalty for all the sins the humans committed. This caused Satan to lose the war, but he still tries to get as many people to stray away from God as possible with sin. Because the sacrifice of Jesus can only work through having faith in His death and resurrection. This is why God's kingdom is the most powerful and Satan's legions are the second most powerful. Because Satan can't really do anything if you have faith in Jesus. He already lost. So, this right here is going to have its own separate video. So I'm going to explain this part right here. I'm not exactly sure if the word soul is a good way to is the right word to describe what's on a planet, because the soul, it acts a lot like the physical body. It has to consume food to survive, and it's a physical being, and it makes decisions on how it should take care of its planet. Because each planet, it reflects the personality, mental state, inner conflicts or challenges, and favorite aesthetics of the soul. So each planet will look different. There's not going to be one planet that looks the same. Unless some planets look the same. So personality can mean like biomes and stuff, and the mental state can be something that's oppressing biomes or making your ecosystems disrupted. Inner conflicts and challenges, yeah, and aesthetics of the soul. So basically what this means is that the aesthetics of the soul and personality will be symbolized by ecosystems. So I believe my planet would look like a planet that's filled with greenery and fog. Because a lot of the time, I'm overthinking things. A lot. Like a heavy fog that covers the entire planet, and the planet mostly has coniferous forests and mountains. Very hilly. Actually, I drew a couple of pictures too. I'm gonna show them right now. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk about. See you next video.